More recovery. Oh, actually, we can hang out with this machine up here. Give him some money. I think it will unlock some stuff for us. Might as well while we're here. Ooh, delish. That sounds great. I really miss the Susie Spoon's bacon and egg roll. That was, you know, I eat meat, but that was like a... That was better. That was better than real. You know, the fake egg especially. I don't know what they did, but the mayo. Was it mayo? No, it was like a mustard. So delicious. Real good shit. I'm very sad that that cafe is not there anymore, but they've got a butcher now. So maybe I should just try and recreate it. So scientist machine. We've already met as 2B. So we're going to invest. We're going to finally... We haven't started investing with this guy yet because we didn't really have the money for it to get to anything good. Let's invest 20 Gs. 20,000 Gs. 2 days later. Oh yeah, I have seen it in Harris Farms, but I don't think they sell like the egg or whatever they sold at the cafe. So I'm not sure if they... I don't know how they did it. Oh, copper ore? We get plenty of copper ore already. Maybe we'll get some other stuff. Oh, are we gonna get every... Oh, we're about to get every level of item. Okay, that's good. Cool. Good. What else can we invest? Can we... What happens if we do 20,000 again? Because we have a lot of money, so I think it's fine to do this now. Oh, great. Yeah, if you have the recipe book, let me know. Choice sachet. Oh, and that's it. Yeah, I think that's enough. So what do we have now in terms of money? We're back down to 20,000, but that's fine. We'll get more. What was the choice sachet? Oh, a very good sachet for animals, for animal bait. Cool. We should probably wear the pink ribbon in memoriam of our friend 2B. There are some other cosmetic items that I haven't got yet, which is a shame. Soon I think I'll, from doing one of the side quests I'm on right now, I'll get something fun, I believe, if memory serves. So we very recently checked in on our best friend in the game, but maybe we'll go see him again real quick. I always like to check in on my friend. Oops. How you doing, buddy? I'm glad I rested. Break time. It's break time still. I love a person who's really dedicated to the break, because I can't do it usually. When I'm on the job, I find it very difficult to let myself take a break. Break time, exactly. So where are we going for these? Oh, there we go. They're around here. I hope we don't have to kill any machines. I do not want to kill any of these machines, even though they're zombified. Okay, I think we have to get up and around. Oops. how's the PC puppy? How's how's Gamer Life? Can't rest because it's not productive. Yeah, I mean that's yeah. I am not an ADHD sufferer, but it is a relatable feeling. I've got my own brainworms to keep me fixated and focused. Oh, great. Oh, did you get the bundle for racial justice, by the way? Because if you did, I've got like 50 recommendations that are just in there that you like already own. Oh, pod program. Ooh, I don't remember ever getting that from here. Oh, amazing. Yeah. Okay, if you've got that, let me go through that because there's like I before my computer started melting because finally we got it. Okay, let's go. Let's take this back to the actually we'll go to the desert before we go back to the robot village. We'll go get those desert roses. But yeah, I before my MacBook Air started melting from having too much stuff on it, and I had to like clear out everything. I was going deep into that bundle, and there was so much stuff that ruled that not only was no one talking about like in terms of the bundle, but that no one was talking about in general, like just stuff that like I had never seen anyone mention, and I like dipped in for 10 minutes and was like, okay, this is great. What's on the short list? Because there might be some crossover, and then I can avoid recommending you stuff you're already across. Obviously you've played A Short Hike though, right? That might be... if that game came out this year, that might be one of my favorite games of the year. In a game where a lot of very good games came out. Now this is an interesting sentence. You prayed for me. Yeah, leave your shortlist in the Discord, please, and then I'll corroborate or add to it. What do you have to say? You meat vegetables? Nope. No, I am not. What was I just saying? Productivity tool. That sounds great. I think if I was using my computer more frequently, then having a productivity tool on there would be extremely helpful. But because I just use it to... I use it when I'm like performing a task or when I'm killing time, so it's... productivity... maybe it would help me. Maybe it would. Tape. Great. I'll look back into it. The plan is still, yeah, the note, yeah, of course. Fair. The plan is still PC in the new year, so maybe once I have that all set up, I'll have a reason to increase my productivity. Or use a tool that will increase my productivity. I was actually, I don't know, I'm quite proud of myself. I'm historically bad with money. Not like, not ever to the point of like ruining myself, but bad at saving, I guess, is probably a better way of putting it. I can earn money fine, but just keeping it and not going through it, not churning through it. We never really, I mean, I did not have very much money going up, so whenever I got my own money, all I wanted to do was like spend it, because what else am I gonna do? And then this year, in a year where I've earned probably less money than I have ever not ever. There were periods of my life when I was DJing, when I was earning very little money, but after going back to study and like working part-time, even with the generous pay that my work provides, it was not anywhere near what I was getting as a full-time worker. I managed to save more money than I've ever saved before through like just using like common sense techniques and like doing a little bit of reading about how to change the way that you think about money, and suddenly I was able to do it, and now I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I'm gonna use some of those savings in the new year. You can't get over how huge your PC is. It's big, and you're also, you know, no offense, you're pretty small, so it's like, it's pretty, I imagine it's much bigger to you as well. How do I get down here? Do I go up and around through? Oh, because this is like the cave area, I think. If I drop down here, I actually might be able to get down. This is a good excuse to go to a part of the map that I have not been to in this playthrough. Yeah, I'm on the right way. I'm not surprised. But it's a fun toy, right? You having a good time with it? Ooh, can I drop down here? I think I can. Please. Please post it. Is it like balanced precariously or something? Is that So this desert area is like, is this where I need to be? It's kind of like a weird dungeon. No, I think I do not need to be in this section, actually. I'll come back here another time, because there's some cool stuff down here. I think there's a mission that takes you down here for some reason. But it's a cool little bonus area that you never really have to go to in the first couple playthroughs. And it comes up for some reason. There is a reason the game gives you that I'm struggling to remember. I'll get down there eventually. It just fits. Well, hey, it's a sign. I love it when a plan comes together, you know? Oh, I just have to go into the desert through the regular entrance. I was way overthinking the direction I needed to be going. Oh no, I wasn't. This is a different place. This is where you come out after you meet Adam and Eve for the first time.
The twins wanted should be around here somewhere.
Cool.
It's gonna be a serious pain. Why are they running such dangerous missions in the first place?
Why are they running such dangerous missions? Who are these mysterious androids, Devlin and Popula? Good thing I've got auto-collect, so I can just run past the item that I need. Oops. Ooh, I made it. Did you see that? That was real gaming. Puppy, have you, I feel like I asked you this recently, and you told me you're catching up on all of Hello from the Magic Tavern. Have you listened to any of Partisan yet? Partisan has been, without a doubt, the best Friends at the Table season so far. I say that as someone who hasn't listened to all of the fantasy stuff, but has listened to some of it, and then all of the sci-fi stuff, and all of Bluff City, and it's just like, Partisan is like, flawless to me. Like, story, setting, characters are so good. Behind the Bastards, I don't even know what that is. Tell me more. If you bring it up in relation to Partisan, I imagine it's just an actual play series. Yeah, I can't, ooh. This is an area I forgot existed. I'm gonna have to come back as, what's the... Oh, you get a little boost if you hold down R1. Cool. Can I get back up there, or do I need to go back around? Oh, I think I need to go back around, that's annoying. How annoying. I should have not jumped down in this area. That's fine. I'll go back. Oh, history podcast. Cool. I like those too. My knowledge of them is pretty surface level, normie. I've basically only listened to like Horrible History. Is it Horrible History? The one that's by that guy. No, it's not Horrible History. That's that. Horrible Histories is that book series for kids. The book series for kids. What is the podcast I'm thinking of? Anyway, point is, I've listened to that, and that's about it. Yeah, okay, we just need to go up and back through, and then come back down that way. Yeah, no, this is a podcast. I'm just, it's kind of driving me crazy, so I'm just gonna quickly. I just need to look this up so that I'm not thinking about it while I play. Hardcore History. Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. Real good podcast. I haven't listened to all of the series, but they're extremely extensive deep dives into historical events that last like, I think, seasons long of like multiple hour episodes. They go very in depth, and Dan Carlin has a phenomenal voice and is very good at. I don't know how much. I mean, I imagine these days it's he's got a team, but I think the early stuff was probably primarily him, and he's got a really good way of communicating stuff. The one that really, the one that I remember, I don't even remember if this is what the show was about, but I'm pretty sure it was about World War One. But the detail that it goes into about the start of World War One, because there's a lot of people who kind of hand wave that war starting with the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, or maybe he was just a regular duke. But from memory, the podcast, like the first 3 episodes, are all about the lead up to that happening. It's like way more complicated than that. So yeah, real good. It was years ago that I listened to it, but it was very. I do remember it being very good. So if you're on a history kick, it could be one to check out. It's good when you find someone who can make friendly jokes. I'm a fan of those. I'm a fan of those kinds of jokes. Hey, know your enemy, am I right? That was what Rage Against the Machine said. Just like to state for the record that the V Sleepy Gamer Twitch stream is distinctly anti-fascist, and that's all that needs to be said on that.
That's it for the Desert Roses.
Time to head back. I think I might take these guys out first before I go. Just for the levels. Okay, I see. I need to carry a machete before I'm impressive to you. I understand. I'm willing to make that decision for myself. I don't think I've ever held a lethal weapon. Oh, I mean, I've held... Whoops, that's not what I meant to use. I've held, like, knives. I guess I've held lethal weapons before. I've never held, like, a purpose-built weapon before. Like, I've never held a gun or a... Oh no, that's wrong. I have. I've held a shotgun. But a machete is way cooler. A knife is a great thing to have. A knife is a good knife is a terrible thing to waste. What's going on here? Where did these guys come from? Oops. They're not particularly high level either, so maybe it's not worth spending too much time here. I thought that there might have been some cool items around or something. Oh, there's this box. Meteorite. I think we use those for upgrades. Alright, I'll take these last few out and then we'll go back to Devil and Poplar, and then we will go back to the Robot Village. Oh, I see. This just is never ending. They're gonna keep coming. Okay. Let's get out of here then. Well, you know what they say, stand in a Bunnings and carry a large hammer. That's the saying, right? What would be if you were in, like... Okay, hear me out. This is a very important question. And I don't know, I've got a couple, it seems like I've got a few viewers. They're mostly, it seems like they're lurkers. But if you're here, I also need answers from you. The puppy. If you were a Final Fantasy character, what would your ridiculously oversized, embellished weapon be that your character would hold? I think for me it would be... I think I would... Okay. I'll get your answer first. Big knife? I mean, is a big knife just a sword, though? I suppose not. Knife is like... Knives are serrated, usually. Right? That's not true, even. There's plenty of knives that are not serrated. Big knife. Motorbike wolf knife. Okay, that's way more specific, thank you. Big knife. Pascal's Village. Poplar's Errands. Gathering keepsakes. Did we get... I thought we got all these. The resistance fans gathers flowers from around the camp to commemorate their sacrifice. I don't know what else we do with that quest. I thought we completed it. Anyway. I think if I was a Final Fantasy character, first of all, I would definitely be... I would definitely be a spiky hair anime boy. But I would carry an enormous novelty looking hammer. Okay. Enjoy doing the dishes. I'm glad I got that thought out before you left the... No, yeah. No, go do the dishes. I said all I needed to say. Big hammer. Big, like, you saying that you were carrying a big sledgehammer made me think, but it wouldn't just be like a... It wouldn't be like a weapon-looking hammer, it would be like a whack-a-mole hammer. You know, with like patterns around the side. Like spiky pattern. That's it. You just posted the hammer, the exact hammer I was thinking of. The band hammer. Alright, go do the dishes. Oh, this machine is holding the machine sword. feel like that's kind of a rare sight in the game, even though there are so many machines to fight. Them holding the two machine weapons you can buy at the village feels rarer than I think it should be. But maybe I'm just not observant. Yes, I'm still alive. So what? Wait, do I need to do something with that guy? Feels like I should. Cool. Okay.
I don't get it. Why are the twins being stuck with all these crap jobs?
Hypothesis. Continued crap jobs will eventually have a deleterious effect on the entire organization.
I better talk to the lady in charge about this.
Crap. The pod saying crap jobs is funny. But I'm afraid that's going to continue for a while. I still haven't forgiven them. Forgiven them for what? And just who the hell are they anyway? That's something you should ask them directly. So I think we come back and do this later. We're following too many threads now of stories. We want to go back to the robot village to hand in that quest. Let's do a quick travel rather than walking across, because there's not really much point in doing that. So we'll quick travel to the village, then we will go to the factory and we will begin that run of side quests. And then we'll go back to doing main quest stuff. Okay. 5 minutes later. That was fast. And then we get the nice village music. Oh, this is main quest. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. I got confused for a second there. Where are they? Oh, they're at the top of the village. So I have to go up here. We get the little lullaby. This plays after you finish the big sister, little sister quest. So I guess there's a nice parallel here with them calling her Big Sis. Very sweet. Sure. Aw, that's nice. Thank you, present. Play with us complete. Don't worry about it. That's nice that Pascal comes and thanks you as well.
A group of pacifist machines, huh?
She's learning.
Hypothesis. Forming a harmonious relationship with Pascal and the villagers may help Unit A2 to obtain more materials. Proposal. Investigate the village.
I want to go down that slide again. I feel like I wasn't ready for it, and I did not enjoy it as fully as I could have. We're doing the slide again. Oh, it's got the desert animation. They couldn't have taken away the sand. I suppose it's just easy to program it that way, but feels a little. Feels like they could have very. I don't know. They could have easily changed that particle effect. At least made it less. I don't know. Let's go do... Let's pick up this main quest here, and then we'll go to the factory, and we'll do that side quest for Pascal. I really need to show him how thankful I am. If only there was some way to thank him. What do you need me to do? I will get the book. That little clunker. That's funny. You just need to steal one. That's funny. Okay, we'll go to the factory, and then we'll get Pascal's book. Oh, I need to look something up. I can't remember if it's a side quest, but it might actually be main quest. It is a main quest. I had it in my mind it was a side quest. So maybe we'll go to the factory first and we'll do the side quest, then we'll continue, because I had it in my mind that it was a... I had it in my mind that it was a side quest. Anyway. No biggie. Factory. We'll do this, then we'll continue with the main quest. If we do that tonight, I think that'll be probably a good place to stop. I don't know how much I'll want to keep playing after it happens, because it is it's pretty sad. But I think it's important. Oop. Came out shooting. I picked up a pod program as well, which I haven't even looked at yet. Vault. That was the one I grabbed, right? I have to see where to get some of the other good pod programs from, because there are some good ones that I haven't had access to until this point in the game. When we go back, I'll also pick up Devler's quest too. Sorry, I don't need to say all of this stuff out loud, but it's just there's a lot of bits I want to hit in this game before we finish up, which is going to be happening pretty soon. What level are these guys? Oh, they're at like a reasonable level. Yeah, I'm confused a little bit about why I thought the Pascal stuff was a side quest. I have a feeling that I've spoken to other people about the game and they've not remembered the part I'm talking about when I refer to it. So I guess we'll find out. Oops. Let's get out there and just not. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. How did he hit me from up there? So interesting doing another fight in this area as well, so late in the game. Because this is like, I mean, this is one of the first places you see, right? I know all video games have moments where you go back and fight in early areas again, but I just feel like they're so much more impactful in this game with like the journey you take across this world. Oh, we got it.
Enemy machines destroyed.
So this is the part Pascal wanted? Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine. Ah, screw it. Better go see Pascal.
Ironic, Haruto. It's almost like the important thing isn't that they're a machine, but that you're able to communicate and help each other. It's almost like that's the lesson. Let's swing by the resistance camp. Get the book for Pascal. And have a chat to Devler and Poplar again. I love that they keep the bunker there in the list, but grayed out, like as a forever reminder of what happened. I might go make a tea on my next break. Pascal wants a book on philosophy. Deal. Pensius. Makes me wonder how much we really know about our enemy. Know your enemy. Let me look up Pensius. Let's see if that's anything. Oh, it's a book by the philosopher Pascal. Interesting. French for thoughts. Pensier, then? Maybe? Same root as pensive, I guess. We need some tree sap to repair a tent. Shut up for a second. We really should be handling our own tasks. I'll help the twins out. Tree sap.
Where the heck am I gonna find that?
Search already performed. Regions rich in tree sap marked
I think I've already got it, right?
Aren't you a helpful little box? That ought to be enough sap. Time to head back.
That ought to be enough sap. I did. I secured the sap. He was drinking. It's not easy being a defective model, you know. Okay, so they're not the same models as the ones from NieR Gestalt. I had always had it in my mind that they were. Teehee. She used the desert rose for drinks. Meow? So we got some of the booze.
Where the state ceaseth, there only commenceth the man who is not superfluous. I see. It seems this Nietzsche was quite the profound thinker. Or perhaps he skipped right past profound and went straight to crazy instead. Oh well, enough of that. I'd best go see the world for myself instead of burying my head in books.
I do not remember this.
Well, look at you. Your speaking has improved so much. But I fear you still haven't finished your studies, have you? You promised to read and memorize that botanical field guide, remember? Of course I will. You have my word. And Uncle Pascal would never lie and break his word. Because children who lie grow up to be mean, evil machines.
True.
What's that?
Did this get unlocked because of the Devil and Poplar side quest? Or is this a continuation of me having collected the book for Pascal? Because I didn't drop it back off. I don't remember this happening at all.
Right. Now I just have to bring this to Pascal.
Oh.
A2, can you hear me?
It is the
Oh,
continuation
perfect.
of
Help
this.
A2.
I have the materials
The
you
village
asked
is
me
in
to...
great trouble. The villagers are...
Pascal! Pascal, are you there? What the hell is going on?
Hypothesis. The valuable source of information known as Pascal has encountered difficulty. Proposal. Unit A2 should investigate Pascal's village immediately.
I'm on my way.
So I knew this was coming. I don't remember that portion where you play as Pascal very briefly. When I was able to take control of him, I was very confused. But yes, I am... I was kind of dreading this part of the game. It's very, very intense. First, I just want to take a look at this. This booze. What does the booze do? Oh, it's an enhancement item. Increases the power of weapon-based attacks by 50% for 30 seconds. Also restores 100% HP. Interesting. Alright, before we go... Let's see if we can upgrade anything. We can! Let's just go down the list. Okay. We got two upgrades in. I would like to upgrade the Cypress stick. I have a feeling it gets very good. Cool. Let's have a quick look at weapons. Let's see if there's upgrades. Change what we should be using. The machine sword is now at level 3 and has a higher top end. Oh, I think that's what we have in weapon set 2, right? No, we have machine axe. We get the attack speed up with Cruel Oath. I think we keep that. Robot discount's not going to make much of a difference. And then the heavy weapons are much better too. Iron Will. I think we put that as our new heavy attack. Yeah. Get our endurance up. The attack speed's already increased anyway from Cruel Oath. Story. Yeah, I want to go through the stories more closely some other time. Just save again so I don't have to do that again. Alright, let's go. Hello puppy, you are back, either fortunately or unfortunately for one of the more impactful moments of the game coming up. This is going to be, yeah, O is right. It's good, but it's, yeah, at this point in the game, you know, like almost 30 hours in, give or take, spent a lot of time with the peaceful villagers, the peaceful robot villagers, and things are breaking bad for them right now, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go and help. As you approach the village, you can see in the map there are enemy units in there, the black dots. It's the first time you see that. The fire.
What the hell? The machines are eating each other?
Pod, where's Pascal?
Unknown. Cannot establish connection.
There he is.
Me too.
What happened?
I don't know. Some of the villagers suddenly went mad. They began attacking their friends. I managed to help the children flee to safety. But I fear everyone else is.
You need to get out of here before you're next. Just go. Run. I'll figure out how to handle this.
But what about you?
These guys can't touch me. Now move your ass!
Move your ass, Pascal. Move your Pascal ass. Ass. Cow. Alright. Let's make short work of these infected machines. So yeah, presumably they infected with the same... Oh, the shopkeepers are dead. So sad. Presumably infected with the same thing that infected your Ha. That turned them mad. Hold on, I should take care of... Did not mean to go up the ladder. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's real sad because all of the machines you're now fighting are like models that you've taken quests from and had dialogue moments with. The machine in the suit just there. Not all of the machines here are village locals. This one, for instance. And we got the snake machine as well. How many do we have to deal with? Is that the machine with makeup? It's so sad that you, collateral of destroying the bodies of the dead machines that are being feasted upon as well at the same time. You can't really avoid it if you want to attack the bad ones. Okay, looks like we just have to kill this one now, remember? One more time down the slide, for old time's sake. How do I get a good... I need to get a good angle to get rid of this guy. I think if I go here, it'll just come past. That's it. You gotta go down a slide. I always think about that Mitch Hedberg joke. I don't remember the exact setup. Something about not being allowed to go on slides as an adult. And he's like, you gotta pretend you didn't mean to be up there. Like, how did I get up here? How did I get on this slide? Oh well. Only one way down. There's probably more down, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yeah. Heaps more. But yeah, as I mentioned before when I was going through the village, that it's a mystery the first time you go through. Well, at least it was for me, like seeing dead android bodies in the village. I remember thinking like, oh no, the sisters, that's so sad. That's where I got my birth from. Oh. Poor things. But yeah, seeing the android bodies and thinking like, wait, why did they die in here? How did that happen? Then you find out how it happens. Yeah. Sad cowboy emoji. Okay, there's one more this way. Okay, there are two snakes. Just let me kill it.
Is that all of them?
That's all of them.
Pod. Scan for survivors.
Scanning. No life signs detected.
None, huh? Pascal, can you hear me?
Hey, too. How is my village? My people?
I'm sorry. I couldn't help them.
Oh no.
Are the children all right?
I've taken them to the abandoned factory.
All right. I'm on my way.
So now we go to the factory, and a very conflicting sequence of game events are about to happen. You know, divorced from the story and the world, one of the more fun, different, interesting game moments is about to happen. Which it's always good to revisit those, right? Especially before something tragic. I don't want to load it too much. I feel like I've spoiled the build up here a little bit, but this does not have a happy ending. Lovely the way that the a cappella of that song plays through the loading screen. And continues to play here as well. I wonder if it plays all the way from the village to here if you just walk. Probably.
Pascal, are you okay?
Hey, too.
So what exactly happened?
I don't know. Some of the villagers just started to feed on each other. If you hadn't come along, I'm sure we would have met the same grim fate. Thank you.
Okay. Can you regenerate your dead villagers?
We understand that machine life forms can regenerate as long as they possess the required materials. Is this accurate?
Unfortunately, we cannot regenerate our cores. Cores contain the data which forms our self-consciousness.
So, important bit of world building
If one
lore
is
there.
destroyed, there is no way to restore it.
They have mentioned the crucial core
We usually store our
machines.
cores in safe places. But this time, the villagers had their cores destroyed as well as their bodies.
I see. So
Is
is
factory
this
safe?
factory safe?
It was once occupied by a cadre of fellow machines that had gone berserk.
The religious sect.
We took care of that threat. It is
Sure
quite
did.
safe now. We've been using it for storage for some time.
All right.
We need more
So
info.
if we're gonna hole up here, I wish we had more info to work with.
Proposal. Unit A2 should secure the safety of Pascal and the children immediately.
What's the hurry?
Haste is predicated on data obtained from the recently restored cross-regional POS network.
Wait, there's more of you?
Affirmative. Cross-regional data reveals a large number of machine life forms amassing around these ruins.
Here they come.
Pascal!
A2!
I need some.
Alert. Enemy reinforcements are infiltrating
No,
the
I'm not trying to
facility.
kill the
I'll smash them
child.
before they can reach this room.
You must let me help you! I will smash them up and kill them!
Pascal, a once decidedly pacifistic machine to the point of not retaining any weaponry in the village.
Why are they coming after us?
Eyes red,
Why?
We can sort it out later. Right now we have to
Ready
take
to
them
fight.
down.
You know, this horde of machines as well is not a particularly high level. You're really supposed to take care of business here. Just smash up as many as possible.
These bastards won't stop.
A2, I have an idea. Please buy me a bit of time.
So you do feel like there is a feeling of getting very overwhelmed here. I think that's
Come on, Goliaths too?
yeah. think that's really it's a difficult feat. Like there's been a few overwhelming fights that have happened, especially in the last like couple hours of the game. So to have this moment of like frantic killing with the child machines in the factory just behind you is it's crazy that they're able to make you feel like this in this moment. Alright, let me just collect all of this stuff, because we're still playing a video game after all. We need the stuff. This is like almost Muso game-like. This is almost like a Dynasty Warriors, the amount of enemies that we're dealing with. Alright, I think I need to take care of the tank. Okay. Gotta get that loot, exactly. Give me the loot. I got the deadly heal on luckily, so if I struggle with my health, I can just take out some of the mobs and I'll be fine, but yeah, I'm back at full. Oh. There we go. Oops. Oh, look at all that loot I need to collect. Look at all these tanks coming. Alright.
They're still coming?
Fear not, A2! I can handle this!
Pascal piloting a Goliath unit. Big robot, exactly. So, yeah, not sure if you saw the opening of the game, but this is like the first big fight is against one of these big Goliath units. You fight them a couple more times sort of in the opening playthrough of the game, but they don't really feature much in this section, or at least for the last like 10 or so hours. Probably you don't fight one or see one really. And now I get to control one. Yeah. And in this section, like literally all you have to do is like walk into these tanks, and it's just like I'm not using any weapons yet. Now I am the big robot. Look at me. Oh yeah, I do have weapons. I forgot. I do have enormous swing attacks. But it doesn't look like they can hit those flying Goliath units. There we go. Big Goliath fight. Pascal vs. Engels. Boom. The rockimist, sockimist, philosopher robot. Who will it be? It's gonna be me. The immortal words of NSYNC. That's gonna be me. So yeah, this is the bit I was referring to. This is like one of the most mechanically cool, unexpected fun moments of the game happening at like one of the tensest parts of the story. Tensest? That's not a word, right? Oh, who's gonna hit first? It's gonna be me. Yes. And one more hit should do it. Let's go. Slam. Yeah, most tense. So it turns out for all of his aversion to fighting, that when Pascal is put in a situation where he is forced to fight, he can really sock it to him. He can really rocket sock it to him. So yeah, cool moment, right?
Are you alright, A2?
Yeah. Thanks for the assist.
I fear for the children. Let us hurry to them.
You need to control Pascal again for this.
No, how can this?
Their own cores? They killed themselves.
How? How could this happen?
Why? Why would they do such a thing?
I taught them everything. All my thoughts and emotions. I thought it would serve them well in the future. But instead,
How would teaching them lead to something like this?
fear.
I don't understand.
I taught the children what fear is. I felt they had to know so they wouldn't rush heedlessly into danger. But instead,
Fear destroyed them. It caused them to take their own lives.
if I knew this could happen, I never would have.
So yeah, I mean, you know, the bleakness doesn't end there, but just a moment to just like think about like you know, the journey through this game so far and like a lot of the lessons learned, and like there's been a lot of like touching on the downsides to striving towards like humanity, or not even like humanity, but like a platonic form of humanity that's like only definable retroactively in a situation like this where like there are these artificial intelligent life forms that only know about humans through reading, really, and through records, and then individually these two sets of artificial life forms, the androids and the machines, like make their own steps towards trying to achieve a sense of humanity for themselves. And you know, it's like it leads to like a lot of like a lot of war basically between the two sides. And then, you know, the one like the one bastion of success, the one like oasis in the machine world of like not just humanity but like a good side of humanity, is this like peaceful robot village that ultimately still falls to that like striving for humanity. And it's fear. Fear is the thing, unfortunately, that's like inescapable, regardless of like any measures taken to stay safe. I just think it's like, I don't know, it's such like a poignant just like a poignant thing for a video game to like explore. And you know, the other thing is like I when going into this, I thought this was a side quest. I didn't think this was optional. I completely forgot this was main quest. So the game at this point to like force you to do this, to see this, especially after, if you're not expecting it, like I was expecting it, I was ready for it, and I was like warning the audience about it. Even because when this first happened, I was like very emotional. But for all of that to come after that enormous Goliath Rock'em Sock'em robot fight is like, again, this game deals in such dichotomies. It really knows how to play with moments to fully pull you in and out of emotional states.
A2, I need your aid. I cannot live with this heartbreak inside me. I need you. I need you to delete my memories. And if not, then I need you to kill me.
So now we're left with a choice.
Initiating hacking to cut off memory circuits.
We can either
cannot live with this heartbreak inside me.
kill Pascal, an act of violence that would be like, I mean, that it's like heartbreaking, but like what's worse, you know, like, yeah, making decisions, oh no, exactly. Yeah, like this is, every time I've played this game, I've like had to really think about what to do.
I cannot live with
Yeah,
this
I know.
heartbreak inside me.
I know, Pascal. Ultimately, I always just delete the memories because I can't bring myself to kill Pascal.
Initiating hacking to cut off memory circuits.
I think we do it.
Pascal's memories.
Understood. Initiating memory deletion procedure.
And then making you do it as well. Jake, welcome. Unfortunately, you've reached a very spoilerful moment.
I'm the leader of this village.
Bye, Jake. Thanks for dropping in.
You promised to read and memorize that botanical field guide, remember? That's what we're doing, right?
I'm glad I built that slide for them. I'm glad they had that moment before, you know.
Of course I will. You have my word. And Uncle Pascal would never lie and break his word.
Uncle Pascal never breaks his word.
Thank you, A2. Thank you.
Memory deletion complete. Reset timer activated.
Pascal.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty emotional moment. So I'm gonna go back to, oh yeah, we have to do 9S now. 9S has destroyed the core of a resource recovery unit. He has obtained an authorization key. in the process, but I am concerned about his worsening psychological state. Care should be taken to prevent Unit 9S from coming into contact with Unit A2. Affirmative. Likewise, this pod will take care to see that Unit A2 avoids contact with Unit 9S. So yeah, the pods are taking they're very carefully directing the androids away from each other. Even to the point that the pod doesn't reveal...
Alert. Abnormality detected in vitals of Unit 9S. Proposal. Commence data overhaul immediately.
Pod, search for the other structural units. I need to find those authorization keys and destroy the tower.
Alert. Combat inadvisable during abnormal vital conditions.
It's fine. Run the search.
Scanning. Actively operating enemy large structural unit detected in accessible location. Marking location on map.